At that time, the women departed quickly from the tomb with fear and great joy, and ran to tell his disciples. And behold, Jesus met them and said, "Greetings." And they came up and took hold of his feet and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee, and there they will see me." While they were going, behold, some of the guard went into the city and told the chief priests all that taken place. And when they had assembled with the elders and taken counsel, they gave sufficient sum of money to the soldiers and said, "Tell people, his disciples came by night and stole him away while we were asleep. If this comes to the governor's ears, we will satisfy him and keep you out of trouble." So they took the money and did as they were directed. And this story has been spread among the Jews to this day. The Gospel of the Lord. Dear friends, in parapsychology, we study a few things. There are very strange things in life. Strange, very strange. It's called ESP, extrasensory perception. Beyond your senses, certain things you see. Others will not able to see. Some people are gifted or see what others don't see. For example, I myself have witnessed some time ago, a particular family, we were invited to see some strange things that has been happening. Automatically the door that is being latched, tuck, it will open. It was very frightening. And you sit and see the family where I was. "Father, we are frightened. Just be present with us and see what is happening." Automatically the refrigerator will open. And the cake that is being laid over there automatically comes drifting in the air and being placed on the dining table. Is it something believable in parapsychology? If you do, you will understand these are very strange things. You can't perceive by your mind, beyond psychology. I have today reflect with you when Jesus is risen, according to the world view, he should have gone to Jerusalem, stand in front of the church or temple, or he should have gone to high priests who really out of jealousy, hatred, manipulated the entire scene and got him crucified. He should have gone to Pilate, who said, "I have authority to crucify you, I let you free." Or else he should have gone to Herod, who mocked at him. But the gospel account is very clear. He never appeared to Pilate. He never appeared to high priests. He never appeared to Herod, neither the soldiers. Or were big people, flooded with people. He would have gone and shown his wounds and said, "My dear people, I am risen. Look at me, recognize, believe in me." The woman who was caught in adultery, or the woman who has been cast out 7 demons, that's Mary Magdalene, goes out of love for him that the body need to be anointed once again. And there unexpectedly, in some other gospel you read, Mary, Rabboni, holding him with great love. There is no philosophy, there is no intellect, there is no piety, but direct contact with person who loved. Jesus never went to approve and prove himself that he is risen to Pilate, Herod, or the high priest. He did not want or doesn't want even today to do wonders, signs, and make people believe him. Therefore, the Pharisees, scribes often asked, show some sign, man. Show some sign. Everybody will believe in you. Yes? Show signs. Believe it, dear friends, the Eucharistic table is not a table that does a lot of miracle here. Many preachers keep saying miracle is happening around the altar. Miracle is happening. I myself preach that. But when he broke the bread, he said, take this, all of you, and eat it. Eat of it. This is my body, which will be given up for you. Take the blood. This is shed for the forgiveness. It's a covenant blood. And when we come closer to Lord, what you call miracle happens. When you come close and abide in him, extraordinary things happen. Like when from the seashore, the whole night, these disciples trying to catch fish, nothing. The next day morning says, children, have you got anything? Nothing, Lord. Nothing. They will never know he was a Lord. Nothing. Threw the net on the right side. Why? Why? Why he could have been with them in the boat itself? Why did he stand far off? You see somewhere else the fig tree. He was hungry last Sunday, the previous Sunday. He was so hungry and sees a fig tree full of leaves and goes, sees whether something will be there to eat and says nothing. And he curses and he dies. Man who stands at the seashore and says, people who are in the sea, put the net on the right side. You could see what is there, what is not there on the right side of the boat. Did he not know from afar that particular fig tree has fruits or no fruits? No. What is the matter the Lord is trying to tell is, grow in faith. If you grow in faith, you see me right now. Grow in faith, the tomb will be is opened, and I am there for you. Dear friends, folding my hands, I tell you, today we celebrated the Easter, that's only celebration. Beyond celebration, you look at the Lord suffered for each one of us. He suffered for my sins. He shed his blood, that is a cost. Today he is seated at the right hand of the Father, so that one day we enter into heaven. The Catholic Church is very clear about three realities. There is hell, there is purgatory, there is heaven. We belong to one. How we live here. If we take the world approach, we can drift. We can go on for our own popularity. We can grow as we want sensual pleasures. But if we believe there is eternity where the Lord wants to make joyful as she met Jesus, and there's so much of joy in her, and that joy will be never taken away from this woman and the disciples. The same joy the Lord likes to give each one of us through the sacraments of the Eucharist and after death in eternity. So, dear people, sincerely and sensibly choose life to follow Christ, not the world. The world will destroy you. Amen.